Last time we have completed mission 7. Belated realization. Today we start mission 8, Undercover. We had a little plot twist there last time. I always expected Del Toro to steal the Eye of the Dragon. Well, the trinket. But turns out he had a minion sent after it, and she played nice with us, Grace Bonnet. So let's start mission 8.
I gazed after Grace Bonnet in bewilderment. Although I had never been in any doubt that she had always had an eye to her own interests, it had not occurred to me that she could be one of Del Toro's puppets. As Liang Wu vented his anger for all to hear, I rounded up my sailors and ordered them to set sail. But a pallid Finn stopped me, pointing wordlessly to the towering storm clouds looming ahead of Bonnet's ship. Bonnet was heedlessly sailing straight towards them. Presumably, even she feared Del Toro's wrath, to sail into that storm rather than delay the delivery of the artifact. However, I was not prepared to take the risk, so we had no choice but to wait until the tempest had abated. Once the waves had died down again, I took Finn on board, and we and Yang Wu followed in the traitress's wake.
Okay, so she has some head start, but
May the gods be praised. We have emerged from the storm unscathed. I shall make my way to my outpost immediately and make some inquiries about Grace Bonnet. We mustn't lose a trace of her.
If Bonnet gives us the slip and actually takes the Eye of the Dragon to Diego del Toro, we must do everything we can to prevent a disaster like the one that befell the Holy City. We must find Grace Bonnet.
I agree.
You have received a new mission.
Go and ask about Bonnet or Del Toro at every warehouse. I heard that a ship capsized round here during the recent storm. If Bonnet was on board, she may be hiding somewhere nearby.
Okay. My audio input capture currently is showing signs while I'm not talking. Hopefully that's not a problem. Well, I can't hear a thing outside with my headsets off. So, yeah, hopefully it isn't too noisy. Otherwise it would be too bad. I'll have to listen into the recording after I have after this episode, so at most it would be one that is bad. So we have to hot on Grace's heels. Contact all parties in the region. Talk to Hendrik, Emilio, and Madame Nadarsky. Nadarsky? We haven't met any Nadarsky, have we? News log. Game hint. So build a settlement on a reasonable sized island, and if we help others they will help us, and we can or should make gifts. Good. So that means we'll start by exploring a bit.
I can barely sleep a wink for fear that Grace Bonnet might disappear with the artifact.
Oh, some noise is on the outside, some machine. But I don't know, it shouldn't pick up that loudly on the mic. Anyways, I do hope that's
Land ahoy!
not terrible. Good, so this island has been settled, so we probably don't want to settle here. This is Castelli.
That mishap in the Holy City has opened up a whole host. Oh, so Bonnet has put one over on you, has she? Well, unfortunately, I've seen neither her nor Diego del Toro recently.
Okay,
An island has been found.
that is okay. That is a smallish island. I don't want to settle on that. Actually, I don't have wood, do I? Can I buy wood
An
somewhere?
island has been
The
discovered.
eye of the dragon
No.
must be brought to safety. Otherwise,
Toro?
we're all doomed.
He would sell wood, but we don't have a trade agreement with him, do we? This one?
I'm honored
no.
by your visit.
Good. That would be a medium-sized island, alright. Also, I haven't seen any floating debris that we could loot so far.
Ready for action.
Yeah, okay, Mike has stabilized again, so
Land
if
ahoy!
I'm not talking, there's no signal being picked up. Guess it has been the machinery outside or something. So who's that? Hendrik.
Awaiting orders.
Come on, go into
Your
the...
mission.
What? Diego del Toro? Oh, surely he can't be here. My knees are knocking at the mere thought of that tyrant.
Okay, so no
You have
one
sighted
has seen
new
them,
land.
or no one wants to have seen them. So there's Bushel Hill, and we have Tremünden and Roseyard here, and Changtai.
You have received.
Sorry to bother you, but could you spare me some wood? I'm planning to have a ship built.
Very well. He wants some ships, and well, yeah, I don't know.
Awaiting orders.
I
new
don't have
island
any
has been
wood.
sighted.
That's perhaps the strange part. Okay, so that looks uninhabited, and
We need to ask everyone in the area about Grace Bonnet.
half decently sized. Isn't there any bigger islands like this one? That would be a
A new island
nicely
has been
sized
sighted.
island
Ahoy!
to build upon. That's another of Castelli's islands. His main island, it would seem. So ship go to the south first.
Now that they have to rebuild their holy city, the Asians are grateful for goods of all kinds.
That sounds creepy if you say it like that. In that voice. So here's a small tobacco island of Castelli. Now let's speed up the exploration part a bit.
Ready for action.
So far, what are our options? I would hate to have to settle on one of these islands.
You have
If so,
discovered a
then
new
probably
island.
best on that island. That one looks good. That one looks... yeah, that's probably our island. This rock formation here in the middle of the island is probably a bit
As you command.
disturbing, but we can always research the stone blasting part. And it's also a very interesting little rock formation here on the northern tip of the island. Alright. And there's a
An
volcano.
island has been discovered.
And there's another city or dock, pier. What's that? Come on, ship. Alright. So we haven't had any sight of Madame Nadaski so far. And I don't assume it's that. That's just nothing. Alright.
Set course.
If you say so.
Someone might have fished Grace Bonnet out of the water after her ship sank.
Well, did her ship sink? We don't know that. And that's probably Madame Nadaski, right?
You know, I have an excellent relationship with the Lodge. While my third husband was alive, he was one of the most influential Lodge masters. Del Toro. I still have a score to settle with that imbecile, but he has successfully eluded me for years. I may be able to help you. Meet me on my island.
Alright.
The gods show no mercy. Castelli knows nothing, and Jorgensen lost the ability to string a sentence together as soon as Del Toro's name was mentioned. Could there be some connection between the mysterious Madame Nadaski and Bonnet's employer?
Well, she said herself
with a new
that
mission.
she has good connections to the Lodge, and we know that Del Toro was once a former member of the Lodge, but was expelled from it because he had some unrightful dealings or something.
Are you prepared to take my ship's spy on board? After all your discreet enquiries, Bonnet will probably try to flee on one of the many trading vessels round here.
Yeah, alright.
The representative from my lodge will help you to search the ships. And will keep an eye on you too, in case you try to come to any arrangements with our enemies.
Alright, so I can...
Some mission objectives have changed.
There are likely to be some suspicious people on this ship. Prove that you are capable of making a decision and search it.
So how do I do that? This ship. Ah, I see.
Set course.
We will spy on this ship then. Just left click it with the ability.
I'm currently
alright.
conducting a thorough investigation of the cargo hold.
Set course.
Do I need to keep...
They didn't put up any resistance, but there wasn't anything on board except for a few chests of ship's biscuits.
Alright. So, was that it? We still have no wood. We can search... We have done that, haven't we? Oh.
Another ship has been anchored in the trading post harbour.
Okay.
Search that too.
We'll go right at it.
I'm inspecting the cargo.
I have just received alarming news. One of my captains has learned that the course across that reef leads directly to Diego del Toro.
Well, that
So,
thing...
the captain surrendered without a fight, did he? Jolly good. There are sufficient goods on board to establish a settlement, so I suggest you take the ship and do just that. We'll make faster headway if we have a base.
That sounds good to me.
Set course.
We will...
Perhaps the Lodge will help you in your search. That treacherous Bonnet must be here. My spies suspect that she may have found another ally besides Del Toro.
You have been entrusted with a new mission.
Well, another ally. Who may that be? So we should build a lodge, and we can now build a settlement right here. Good. Finally we can build some settlements. Now, what do we need? We need tons of wood. And for that we'll have this road. Actually, no. Let's destroy the road again. And have the road somewhere here. So we can have different things still on the
Catch up with all the
side.
ships and search them if at all possible. We don't want Bonnet throwing us off the scent, while the Eye of the Dragon is already on its way to Del Toro.
Makes sense to me. So we will build a couple of woodcutters. Is that? Nah, that's never going to be 100% productive. So we will just start building on the other side. Right there. I think 3 for now should be okay.
Where are we going?
Then we can unload
Captain on the
tools.
Into the shrouds, men!
Like that. And where are there any ships? Search ships sailing around. Try not to miss any ships out. Okay, so that's not extremely helpful as to what I have to search exactly, but will do. So, I need for sure one warehouse here. Then we can build a town center. Let's say we build that. So here wouldn't be too bad, would it? I hope it wouldn't be too bad. So we can at least build a couple of houses. Like that. And like that. Okay. Now we can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. And another 6 down here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Waiting for a bit of wood. Come on. Yeah, it's probably 3 is too many for one cart, especially with this distance. So maybe I should put one to sleep and rebuild one somewhere here, just to speed up the wood production for the time being. And any ships around here? No. Ah, there's one. Can I just press on it and he will automatically try to catch it, or will it not? And I also have to bring 10 tons of wood to Hendrik Jorgensen, or something like that. Here we can have this road for now. So that ship does actually follow the other ship, but the other ship is quite fast. So this one will come towards us, so we just change
Let's have a look at the cargo.
Search the suspicious ship.
No stowaways on board.
No stowaways, alright. So let's search this ship as well.
Search of cargo hold underway. Mission completed. The
Nothing
artifact is
suspicious.
not on this ship.
So just hunt down this one. And you load up on 10 tons of wood. We need to deliver that over to his main island, right? Let's just say the main island. Then, what else can we do? We have new building options. We can build a church. let's build a church. But then also we need more space for new houses later down the road. So this ship will just follow the trade ships.
We should know more in a few moments.
Alright.
The captain of this ship is smuggling various types of goods, but there's no sign of the artifact.
Okay, let's just keep searching for suspicious things while we deliver some things here.
Well?
Yes?
Oh, goody! That's wonderful! I won't forget what you've done for me.
New course!
I don't want to appear pushy, but I would like to offer you my goods. This
trade agreements,
is the best
always
news
good.
I have had for a long time. The Asians are truly masters in the art of poetry.
So we
I'd
can
love to learn to
buy
write such
tools.
beautiful verse, but for some reason the Asians are so cold towards me.
We could sell wood, we can... wow, it's still too much? Wow. Also we kind of don't have any food production right now, right? So we should change that. And with that it has already been 20 minutes again. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, hope you've enjoyed and all that stuff. No, I really appreciate you watching these episodes. I really do hope you enjoy it. Yeah, give some purpose to why I'm doing it. So yeah, thanks a lot and hope you have enjoyed, as I said, and I do hope to see you another time, perhaps even on a live stream. So have a nice day or evening or morning or whenever you are watching this, and goodbye.